Hello, hello, hello. Let me see if the sound's all right. Seems to be okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, we are back to do some simple farming, grinding. We had some quests I thought I'd go through. You know, just simple odds and ends thing. Just some chill. Yeah. Last time, you know, we pulled like 6 copies, technically 7 of her. So I was just like, might as well start building her, which I did. That was the plan as soon as I got her, because I wanted a physical DPS, and she seemed perfect enough for it. And I just kind of gave her... I had this set I bought from one of the shops before. I just kind of gave it to her, and pieces are decent. I was like, it will work for now. And I gave her sword plate light cone. Did a few of her traces here. Not this one yet. This one would probably be one I'd want to go for first. The sword stance damage. And things like I need to grind through simulated universe, and it'll probably help me with that. Considering physical would be good for... I need to do world 5, which I don't think I will get through the first attempt because I don't have abundance, which is apparently like the best one to go through there with. But maybe if we're lucky, I'll either do like probably go hunt route for that and see how far we can get. Yeah. We also have obviously the combat event. There should be a new one unlocked for today. We'll do that too. But other than that, casual farming, I may or may not... I don't think... Is relics a 5-star for me yet? I'm not sure. They show up in here. I think it's only like 1, but it's still something I'd consider doing with my my fuel. I have 29 of. Not terrible. Yeah, I have to do like 2 bosses still this week, I believe, right? Let me see. Echoes of War? Yeah, I have 2 I need to do. I'll probably do one of Cacolia. I don't know if I need to do any more of this one yet. I did one of these yesterday for Jing Yuan, I mean. And I unlocked this one. Oh, I actually unlocked both. When did I unlock both? I don't know, I did both. Never mind. Yeah, okay. I know, I have a lot of characters I'm leveling. That's probably not good. But as you can see, I haven't necessarily maxed them. She's at 50 out of 60. I ascended her, but didn't level her because... XP books. I'm gonna have to, like, grind for days on XP books. Thila's at 60 out of 60. I have him at 60 out of 60. I need to get him up. He's my other shielder. That's really good. Well, maybe I'll get his material today. Maybe, maybe, maybe. There's a lot of maybes. Let me see what this message is. Oh. Jing Shui. Are you busy? Question mark. Pretty quiet at work, wanna chat. And then they go offline. Someone was behind me, you know. You should pay attention at work. Slacking off has its risk. If I don't slack off, a workday is completely wasted. I can't do it. I'm here. Offline, offline, offline. Pay attention at work. I love these little messages. Yeah, we'll check that one out in a minute. Batch again. Aimless honor. We'll come back to that in a second. Let me grab this real quick. Now we'll do my... Oh wow, I'm actually really close to 43. Okay, daily mission, go. Grinding in the dark. Okay.
It's so early. Let's look around.
It's you, you're not here for sightseeing. Are you here to stay or for... I would like to reserve a room. You seem to need help with something. Just leave it to me. Who should I find? Rossi likes to wander around the hotel lobby whenever he has time. Am I gonna see what is happening? Tell him that you're from the society and you'll understand. Understood. Find Rossi in the hotel lobby. There he is. I'm so annoyed. Where are you trying to go, boy? I'm going to volunteer work. Ah, you're here at a good time. Come and tell me what you think about my son's actions. I'm from the society. Finally, somebody on my side. What society? Did you join some shady organization, boy? No, no, no. I told you I'm gonna volunteer work. The society. It's a volunteer group. Could it be true? Okay. You tell him what happened. Tell him I'll see him later. No problem. Alright, 1 second. Okay. I solved Rosie's issues. The Rightful Right Society. We're a charitable organization that aims to make the world a better place, and I'm the manager for the administrative district branch. Doesn't sound like a charitable organization. So this is your hidden identity. We usually act in secrecy and don't announce our identities. What are the benefits? Ever need some time to relax but can't get away from your duties? You can ask other society members. Okay. You gonna let me go if I refuse to join? You don't want to join? Then I'll give you an offer you cannot refuse. I'm joking. You're free to join or not. Sounds interesting. I'm in. You're now a member. I'll contact you when other members put out commissions. Okay. And we're at 43. Alright, let's go to the Boulder Town today's. I like to use the trial characters because it makes things a little more interesting. Okay, who's the trial character this time? Welterweight. When an ally uses their ultimate, it's considered as a follow-up attack. Increases the damage of follow-up attacks by 200%. Okay. I mean, I guess I could use her. Yeah, they have her in the 4-piece set. Let's see. Who should I bring here? I know I said I like bringing the trial characters, but Jing Yuan seems like it'd be good here too. Let's stick with using the trial character. If I can bring her, I need to bring a single target damage then. I can bring Yan Cheng. I need to take his light cone that I backed from him because I had to temporarily do that. Yeah, we can do that. Then we can add in the trial Serval. We'll bring, obviously, Natasha. I might skip the fire and go Disjapard. You still have your light cone? Okay. Okay. Normally, in this case, I'd want to bring Fire MC, but I don't trust him enough that he won't get hit. He does have the taunt, though. I don't want to use that many skills is the problem. Because I'm already going to have 2 here that are using skills enough. Let's see how this goes. Oh, of course, the one time I don't bring ice. Oh, I could have brought physical. Why have you got so many people? If you want to complain, you can call up to a team of 4. Oh yeah, I seen this one yesterday. Well, I guess the recommended types are not always all that.
Swordplay.
I have ice though.
Blade and flight.
Time for the main event. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
How
Oh,
many can you block? Strike with heart.
Time for the main event. Turn it up.
Is that all?
Blade and flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
increases the crit rate of all allies' follow-up attacks by 100%. Oh, okay. In this case, having somebody with a follow-up attack would have been better. Wait, doesn't... That talent thing that Yingqing does count as a follow-up attack? Not sure. Oh, it is a follow-up attack. Okay, so we're kind of benefiting from it then.
Strike with heart.
Time for the main event. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
That was easy. Increases the weakness break efficiency of follow-up attacks. Okay. Start drawing. We got a robot. They seem kind of familiar. Loud roars.
Is that all?
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
That'll take more than medicine. Strike with heart.
This song's for you. Keep up.
He's almost dead. No, come on, man.
Practice is over.
Really? You had to attack him? Seriously?
Swords descend.
Like, he's the one that's least likely should be attacked.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
That'll take more than medicine. Just a little something.
That's kind of annoying, man.
Easy again.
This ends here.
Time for swordplay.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta kill you.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Alright, when an ally inflicts weakness break, regenerates all allies' energy to max? Oh. That just lets you get your ultimate off way quicker, huh? And they're all considered follow-up attacks with extra damage. Piece of cake. Agitated engine sounds. Ice cream on a cone. What the heck, man? Oh, freak. This thing again.
song's for you. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Just a little something. I can breathe easy again.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
That'll take more than medicine. Swords descend!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Naughty child.
Hope you're
The amount of spam there is beautiful.
Blade and flight!
Turn it up.
Nap time.
Is that all?
Strike with heart!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Heal, heal. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. Is that all?
Jeez.
How many can you block? Blade and flight! Just a little something.
I accidentally did the wrong button.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Practice is over. Swords descend! Time for swordplay! Strike with heart! Let's rock! Time for a shot. Nap time.
Heal, heal.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
Keep up.
Just a little something.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Yay. It was in 12 rounds though, but I mean, at least I got the first 2 rewards. That's the important part. The credits would be nice, but you know. Is there another one? Nope, that's 11 hours from now. Okay. We got middleweight and heavyweight still. Alright, that's cool. And we got an achievement. Using 4 ultimates in a row. Alright, cool. Alright, well... So in the terms of traces, I would like Sushang's this one. So we'll probably go ahead and take that on. Which I believe she is weak to... I get my Stela back up. Oh yeah. Couple more. That's not the right button. It was this one. Wanted to check. I believe she was weak to Sela. I can go over there. Yep. Yeah, Sela. Also weak to fire too. Physically resistant, ice resistant, wind resistant, frozen resistant, imprisonment resistant. Okay. Well, I'm have Jing Yuan borrowing her set for now, so I'm gonna give it back to her and let her jump in for the moment for this one. Okay, I had this as my team. I need to give you this Lycombe back for now, because I had it on Asta. Okay. Bum 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 bum, and I need to get you your Lycone from Picard. I know it's kind of annoying having to move everything around, but it is what it is for now. Okay, so yeah, she'll be weak to fire, electric. This will be a pretty decent team. We don't want to do that one, we want to do this one. It says we're underpowered, but I'd rather do the highest, so we'll go as best as we can. Let's do this.
Great.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
Time for the old world to collapse.
I'm okay to talk. Fight is fun! Time for a shot.
I'm gonna have to restore you.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
And
Nice, great.
oh wow, that thing actually lived.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Naughty try.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
So you are afraid of me. Better late than never. Welcome, customers. Yeah.
Ready to be crushed. Time for the old world to collapse.
Oh, I should have waited.
Talk. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to raise your spirit and fight as one.
Just a little something.
Thanks. I'll end your misery.
Scratch.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Naughty child. That's better. Thanks. Who's next?
Lance at the ready.
Seize the moment. Yeah.
The stellar eye changes everything.
Time for a shot. Better late than never.
I'm okay. Go with the past.
What a headache.
Naughty
I'll
child.
free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here he comes.
Translates into hope. Just a little something.
Welcome, customers.
His music's way too good.
Don't mess with me. What a headache. Let's be friends. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Welcome, customers. So you are afraid of me. Don't mess with me.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god. We can't block that.
I'm on guard.
Well, okay, we have a little bit of defense.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Don't mess with me.
Oh, that was a perfect timing.
Time for a shot.
This is not going to be an easy heal.
Power translates into hope.
Just a little something. Thanks. Let's be friends.
The only redemption.
Nice teamwork. It's time.
Welcome, customers. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That fight is so enjoyable. That's kind of meh. Yeah, an HP body piece isn't really. That's okay. You know, I'll lock that one. Alright, cool. We did a second one. We're almost to another self-modeling resin. I mean, no, not another one. Our first self-modeling resin, I mean. Okay, so let's see. Let me take a look to see. Because I got her to this point. You know, I can get some of these too, but... I really should get this unlocked for her. I probably should do this one then. Yeah. Let's do that one. That'd be beneficial for Jing Yuan. Wait, what?
Huh?
Why did I come over here and I just get a praise of high morals?
Go.
I'm confused. I literally just came over here. What did I do? Okay, I think I want to bring, I did Sushang in here yesterday, even though she's not, you know, the best for this, it's still okay. Yeah, this is the one I brought. Okay, equip. Equip that. Hey, I wanted to look. I could probably unlock your trace now, actually. Not that one. Yeah, let's do this first. I want to get this unlocked. Let's do that. Let's get this one unlocked. So I need to get 4 of these. Can't craft anymore, so let's go over here. We do this in a couple. I'm gonna try it with this team. Let's do it and let's see how much we can get in 20.
Scared yet?
Oh, let's see.
No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Is that
Who
all?
invited you?
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time for a shot. Now. Let me through!
A will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Naughty child. Want to see what I can do?
Is that all?
Yeah, I should have brought the Zila to this one.
Take this! Rise, Phoenix! Let me through!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
You're not going anywhere!
Time for a shot. Now time.
This ends here. A will forged in ice. Never falter.
If I have to do this more, I'll swap to Zila.
Take this! Shape of the rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Who will it be?
Naughty child.
This ends here.
Let me through!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Time for a shot. Now time.
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Hope you're prepared.
Dodge this!
No
Take
manners,
this.
huh?
Shape of Tyson rise, Phoenix!
Who will it be?
Naughty child.
Who invited
Name
you?
of Landa. A will forged in ice. Never falters.
No manners, huh?
Time for a shot. Now time.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
Is that all?
Yeah, we got two. I think we had enough. We have enough. We got lucky getting the two there. Nice. So now we'll start dealing, because this stacks, and I think it doesn't have a turn limit, right? Damage dealt by sword stance increases by 2%, stacks up to 10 times. Okay.
No more playing nice.
Who invited you?
Naughty child.
This ends here.
Dodge this!
You have my gratitude.
Let me through!
Sushang will be a beast once I get her up.
Get it now? And that's the power of the Cloud Knights.
It'll just take a while, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the level rewards too. Okay, let me grab those level rewards real quick. Gotta scrounge for any resources you can. What now, Pom Pom? My rewards.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
As Klapoth, the Preservation's giant hammer slowly descends, its strike echoes among the stars with a deafening clamor.
I didn't even realize I can interact with
The
this.
Intelligentsia Guild's Astral Ecology School has declared the official end of 2157 AE and the start of 2158 AE.
In this new era, the Interastral Peace Corporation will continue to wholeheartedly support the peaceful coexistence and commercial prosperity of all residents in the galaxy.
The IPC will remain true to its sole creed upon which it was founded, to dedicate everything to the Amber Lord.
Let's take a moment to look back at some of the biggest happenings in 2157 AE.
The mysterious phenomenon known as Stellaron corrosion continues to propagate. Stellarons have blocked travel between civilizations.
Is there an achievement for this, I wonder?
And they shattered the union of the worlds that were once united under the path of the Amber Lord.
For the entirety of the past 10 Amber eras, the Interastral Peace Corporation has never given up on our hope of reconnecting the worlds.
With the Intelligentsia Guild's ardent support, we have begun developing technologies to bypass stellar.
Hey, the music's at least making the news sound better.
Across 113 galaxies have shown promising results. The galaxy is vast, yet we are not alone. The Astral Express, once piloted by the fallen Eon Akavili the Trailblaze, has embarked on its journey once again.
These young Nameless claim to have inherited the will of Akavili and will re-establish the access routes between the stars, recreating the first prosperity from 990 Amber eras ago.
On behalf of the Interastral Peace
They're
Corporation,
talking about us
we
on
wish
here.
the best of luck to the Trailblazers of the Astral Express.
While the residents of the galaxy are plagued by the Stellarons, a new evil organization called the Stellaron Hunters has been stirring up trouble.
As we previously discussed on our program, the Stellaron Hunters illegally gained access to planet Screwlum, which is under the purview of the Genius Society, and clashed with the head of the planet Screwlum.
Our latest reports suggest that the criminal group has recently been spotted on the Cienjo Lafu. The IPC's special commissioner to the Alliance.
We'll probably be able to go to the
contacted
Screwlum
General
place
Jing
at some
Yuan
point.
of the Lafu to verify this information. We have yet to receive a response.
The Stellaron Hunters have committed many significant crimes. Any one of their members has the power to destroy a planet, and it remains uncertain which Eon the group is loyal to. They are classified as extremely dangerous terrorists.
If you encounter anyone suspected of being a Stellaron Hunter, please contact the IPC immediately, and do not act on your own. Anyone who provides useful information
too late.
will be substantially rewarded.
Wait, I'll take the reward.
Meanwhile, many
What's the
factions have
reward?
received an invitation to Penacony, the planet of festivities.
There's an
This
oh
is the
Penacony,
first time that the family in Penacony has openly sent
another
formal
planet that
invitations to
might be in the
all galactic
future.
factions.
Planet of
The
festivities.
Interastral Peace Corporation is among the factions invited. The head of the Strategic Investment Department, Diamond, has stated that we will carefully examine the purpose
Their name is
behind this
Diamond?
gesture and respond to it in a positive and friendly manner.
We look forward to having all galactic factions join together to protect our homelands and defend against the invasion of evil forces.
The Lord Ravager, Zephyro, was spotted at the Tianua Galaxy. According to the Morning Actors, that galaxy has been completely destroyed.
Oh,
The Antimatter Legion is ravaging through the galaxy and has caused countless calamities. The IPC would like to remind everyone to remember the significance of the preservation.
Any planet with a telepathy beacon can obtain from the IPC
there are
free
telepathy
copies of the
beacons too.
Interastral Peace Guide, written by the architects.
Wow.
At the beginning of 2158 AE, the Interastral Peace Corporation would like to proudly announce that the famous scientist, Madame Herta of the Genius Society, has officially committed to a long-term alliance and cooperative relationship with the IPC.
Madame Herta is the third genius of the Erudition to partner with the IPC, after member number 22, Aiden, and member number 56, Elias Salas. The corporation stands
Elias, you
united with
say?
Madame Herta to protect the Amber Lord's universe.
Is that the person that's apparently in charge of the Stellaron Hunters?
Please tune in for our next episode.
Or am I...
Thank you for listening.
Or no, I think it's Elia.
Goodbye.
Elio? Elio? Music. Okay. I just kind of give a little bit of... a tiny bit extra lore. Hey look, Arlen's in here. Hi, buddy.
Maybe if I change Peppy's diet, he won't shed so much.
That's not how that works, I think.
No, I wouldn't bring Peppy without letting you guys know first.
No, it's okay. You can bring on Peppy.
I wouldn't want you to worry about having to take care of him. I knew there were no pets on the express, but I saw signs of shedding. That's when I realized that, maybe the conductor was having the same problem.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get Pom-Pom's advice. After I told Pom-Pom about Peppy shedding, they shared some cooking tips that should help solve the problem. I'll start him on the new diet when I get back. Hope he isn't too picky.
He might be. Okay, let's how about we work on one of these now? We have some companion mission. We already started Natasha's on accident, so we might as well continue that one first.
It's so early. Let's look around.
Should I keep this squad for now? I could. I mean, I just unlocked the traces. I might as well keep it for now, at least. That or bring Jing Yuan out. I'll keep this for now.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I run errands for a lot of people, though. Well, there goes my cover.
Your cover? What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
Was that Natasha's diagnosis?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
Well...
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
Does she actually charge you? Are you serious?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Just go, dude. Money's one thing, but life? Appearances are more important than life, I feel you. No.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Free medical care? I don't believe it. True. What is free medical care? 1 second. Okay. Who's Dr.
Natasha's
Vash?
brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown. I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Belobog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Free medical care? I don't believe it.
Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Why don't you go to him anymore?
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Oh.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
I won't.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
I doubt she did that. And you believe that?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Okay.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
No, it's fair. Money issues will always be the thing.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
I want to ask why you're not going for your follow-up visit.
Ah! A follow-up visit? Is that what you're asking about?
Yep.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Aw, come on. There's no time wasted where your health is concerned, right?
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Oh. I'm sure he's up there caring right now.
Do you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
Probably not.
Kids today. Don't give up easily. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
Perfect.
Hmm? Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Virtual who?
Mutual Aid Society.
All right, I heard you. You have to shout. No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Okay.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Suspicious patient.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
You're pretty sure.
You should head on back then. Thank Dr. Natasha for her concern. I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
I'm through seeing her too. Did you have a dispute with her? I wonder if we should play this up.
Huh. So you had a dispute with her. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
How much is a little risk? Risk?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
Oh.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
Oh, yeah. They're willing to gamble with their life?
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Where can I get this wonder medicine?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine.
Okay.
I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
What's the rule?
You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
All right. We're going to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Oh, we have a choice? Oh, okay. This is a hard one. Do we tell her first or investigate? I didn't expect this kind of choice. How about we investigate? We'll keep going with this team for now.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To buy medicine from the Mutual Aid Society.
Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right?
Yeah.
You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. And we only take cash. This ain't a charity.
Oh. I heard the medicine here is pretty cheap.
The Mutual Aid Society sets the price. It might be different from Dr. Vash and his handouts, but it's a darn sight cheaper than that clinic woman's medicine. Well, are you buying or not? Spit it out. I don't have time for chit-chat. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it. Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wow.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been waiting for ages.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry.
Get lost, now.
No more playing nice. Take this! Rise, Phoenix! No manners, huh?
Alright, back to Natasha.
I heard that thing.
So early. Let's look around.
Explain what you found about the Mutual Aid Society.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
The patients wanted me to keep it a secret from you.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Okay.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
And then the other one.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine.
Ah.
If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Probably not. Though we did take a random medicine from that, yeah. I'm finished talking with the patient.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he was a doctor with zero medical ethics.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Okay. Alright, I'll do that in a moment. I'll be right back, and then we can continue. I have returned. Okay. Let me see what this is. Oh, using 2 techniques. Only woman.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
Who? And who am I?
You're one of Dr. Natasha's patients, don't you remember?
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right?
I'm afraid not. Are you okay?
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where did they go?
Well, that's the result of this medicine, apparently.
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Yeah, kind of expected from that. They must have been seriously ill.
Oh, not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then, which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine.
Yeah.
Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
It just sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
I'm back.
Did you speak to her?
Yep.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
The people selling that stuff are devils. These medicine dealers prey on our weaknesses.
Yeah. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects.
Oh.
Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
Hard to believe he was your brother.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Somebody has to do the right thing.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine, but it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Okay.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
I'm here to buy.
Who are you trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Okay, we're going right into a fight. Got it.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. No manners, huh?
That'll take more than medicine. Next time.
No more playing nice. Dodge this! Who invited you?
Time for a shot.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Oh, the box has some medicine label, experiment numbers. It must be the wonder medicine the Mutual Aid Society was talking about. Suddenly, hear footsteps behind you.
Well, look who we have here.
Society
Your
president.
reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Who are you?
You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Josh would never give up on a patient, and she never works as an imposter like you.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine, seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief.
Okay, another fight.
Want to see what I can do?
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Let me through. Take this! Rise, ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Is that all?
No more playing nice. Who invited you? Who will it be?
Naughty child.
No more playing nice. Dodge this! No manners, huh?
There we go.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
Well, you're screwed, dude.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ooh.
Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next
Just
time
burn it
the
all.
Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Okay.
I heard that
So
thing's
early. Let's look around.
Oh, cutscene.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Well, his name was suspicious for a reason. Natasha.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
It happens. I'd like to straighten out that loudmouth myself.
Don't let your emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I might well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
Okay.
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Was he your biological brother?
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me.
Ah.
My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
What kind of person was Vash?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
So he was insane. Got it. So you knew this medicine was his work?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
You share his vision?
To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
Changed him? Question mark?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
Yep. He lost his last shred of humanity.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Yeah. Banishment isn't a particularly harsh punishment.
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
Got it.
Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
And that's the end of that one. Alright, let's see. Well, we got a Hook one and we got Clara one. Well, let's do Hook next. Sorry to bother, having quite a little hang this. Can you come down to the clinic when you have time? I have some personal things that I want to talk to you about. No problem, I'll come now. I just came out, but okay. Oh. There's a part 2. Well, I guess we'll do part 2, never mind. You got something to ask?
Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something rather personal.
Okay. Of course.
I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low. Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help.
Oh, from whom?
I knew you'd be interested. Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago?
Yep.
After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address. I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
Huh. Sampo being a gentleman, a rare occurrence.
That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter. Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though. If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again, and I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same. If possible, I would like you to go with me.
Okay. Okay,
Wonderful.
of course.
That's such a relief. I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the administrative district.
Okay.
Let's look around.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened. We're a little early. I've got an idea.
What's the idea?
I want to buy my mom a gift.
Ah.
You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions?
Flowers. Watching a play. How about flowers?
Flowers, huh? That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like. Flowers it is, then. Can you lead the way? Ever Summer? Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then. Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here.
Probably.
Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate. Do you want to hear a flower story?
Yeah, go ahead. What was your mom's favorite flower?
Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a book. I heard that ball peonies represent love that no.
And what was your father's?
My father is a famous surgeon in Belobog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to him. Each time he finished a tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine. And sunshines represent warmth and love of light. For patience.
And what was Vash's?
Vash. Out of everyone in my family, I think he probably appreciated flowers the least. Still, I remember the day he received his offer from the medical academy. My parents took me to the florist, and when we gave him the flower, he failed to hide his smile.
And yours?
As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday. And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. The number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a
I see. Shall we go to the florist? A bouquet of ball peonies.
Oh, ball peonies. There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
All done? May I have ball peony? Nice pick. I wonder if Dad still sends Mom flowers on their anniversary. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy. Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
All right.
in hell.
There they are.
Mom!
Nat? Nat, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
Tasha and her adoptive mom share a warm embrace.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long.
Why are my legs shaking?
Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional.
What the fuck?
How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
What, is the MC
Fine,
nervous?
Miss Natasha, just fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Oh.
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
Oh.
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
Darn.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
One thing after another for her.
For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father? He would be proud of you. We have many
The
connections
feels,
in the Medical
man.
Academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you. Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up.
I'm shaking your knees, damn it. She's a great mother.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time. Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Huh?
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
Oh, there's a poster behind you I need to grab.
Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is,
it's Vosh.
in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house, to me.
Ah.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him. That's why I put the letters in a secure place. waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
Let's see, let's skim through. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Stated in the previous letter, I'm envious of you. Always show unwavering kindness to your patients, and I'm envious of your inherent compassion. I remember giving a speech on stage when I first started school, waving my arms and advocating for the development of blizzard immunity. I was a fool. During my final days, I became increasingly stubborn and withdrew into myself. Experience and ambition consumed my heart. The patients who are supposed to be my care were professionally ignored. Dared to not beg your forgiveness. I owe the people underworld too much already. I spent the rest of my life as a madman wallowing in convictions if you agreed to my desire for self-exile. Live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and can continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel like I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. I'd become a pariah, unable to return to civilized society. The reagents I developed in the overworld have a serious flaw. The medication only addresses the issue of organ hypothermia and failure. It will be caught in a never-ending vicious cycle of consumption and recovery. Okay.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to...
And that guy just really goes through here. You're interrupting our conversation, dude.
Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be?
You believe it?
There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them. I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Yep. Sure thing.
The city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. I'm sure he'll protect me, right?
Well, you're on my team, so...
Vash.
You've been on my team for...
so many years.
Probably since you were available to me.
Blizzard. Oh. Ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head-on.
Okay. Where's that poster? There you are. I'll take that. Yeah, run me over. Do it. I dare you. Oh, is that what that abandoned building out there was?
Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions. Unless blizzard immunity is real. Let's hurry up. We need to find any clues that Vash may have left behind before both of us become ice sculptures.
No more playing nice.
Naughty child, nap time.
Here, this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vash left it behind. Huh. Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagents or lab notes for that matter.
Maybe things were too harsh here for record keeping.
Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. There's no way he wouldn't document his results. I want to go deeper into the snow plains. Can you press on any further? Gosh, the temperature keeps getting lower, but we can't give up halfway.
The Trailblaze protects me. It's you I'm worried about.
No need. Don't you underestimate the leader of Wildfire. Oh. Let's press on then. This may not sound like me, but I hope that deity the architects worship can grant us some luck.
Citizens? Outside the walls? Hey, you two! Stop right there!
Hey.
That's a Silvermane guard. Is he yelling at us? Oh, I'd almost forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization. Looks like we need to talk our way out of this.
True. You explain her identity and purpose to patrolling Silvermane Guard.
I can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
Hmm? Huh? It's the same as Dr. Vash's.
My brother does wear an identical necklace. Do you know him?
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vash saved a lot of my soldiers.
Saved your soldiers?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives. Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year. But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
So did his medicine work?
Blizzard immunity.
Where is Vash now?
We don't know. Dr. Vash is elusive. My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years.
Oh.
I hope he's alive and well.
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains.
Seems so.
Did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
Ah.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you've made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts. Here, take this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it with us.
Alright, continue searching.
more playing nice.
No manners.
Oh. There's a friend here.
Hold on. That's a big guy over there. Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call.
Let's drink it.
I'm ready. Can you feel it? It seems like Vash's medicine is working. So warm.
I won't surrender.
We're dangerous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I won't surrender. Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Time for a shot. Nap time.
This ends here.
Let me through! Dodge this!
Naughty child.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who will it be?
Nap.
Hope you're prepared.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
A will forged in ice never falters.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
That'll take more.
Let me through! Take this! Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Perfection.
Who invited you? Who will it be? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Nap time.
Want to see what I can do?
This ends here.
No manners, huh?
Let me through! Dodge this!
Yay.
It's done.
Yep.
That was my first time seeing you in battle. You've got some moves, don't you? No wonder you were able to save the underworld.
Heck yeah.
Let's have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vash. These are records of his experiments. It's Vash's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. Come have a look. His last experiment was nearly 2 years ago?
This
What
angle's
happened
kind of
after that?
weird.
Huh. But his notes seem to suggest he was working to improve blizzard immunity. Brother, where are you? What happened?
Let's call it a day, Nat.
Sorry. I needed to take a moment. After seeing the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place.
What is your feeling towards Vash?
He was my family, and someone I used to look up to. I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I say I don't miss him. Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he wanted it to be, but it came to something. Maybe he found some inner peace.
Too bad his victims won't ever show that piece.
You're right. There can be no forgiveness for the crimes he committed. He didn't deserve the title of doctor. But maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others, even if it was made by a monster. Human beings really are conflicted life forms.
Truly. But what now?
I'll take his records and data with me, and continue what he started. One day the world will see a perfect blizzard immunity. Before we leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise.
Yes? You gonna do like a grave? Yep.
That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow.
You ought to put an epitaph on the headstone.
You're right. Let me think. Here lies Vash, my brother. That'll do. Thank you for helping me. I feel like a great weight has been lifted. So long, brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never say no to those who come to you for help. Never.
And that's the end of that one. And now Natasha will join us on the Express occasionally. And we got a new record. And we got the achievement for it. Oh, there's one for Serval too. Okay. Well, we can take a break on that. How about we do some simulated universe? See how well we can do on that. I need to get some done anyway. We still gotta do our full 5,000 today. We're gonna try to do World 5. Yeah, we'll try and bring Sushang. There's no point in bringing any. Yeah, I need to give you this. He's probably not going to be super good here. Yeah. No. Let me at least get this to +6. Oh, what? That's some interesting, unexpected hands to get. Do I have a better piece than this? Do you have an attack percent? We'll just kind of level up a little bit of these. Even if it's only a tiny boost. I know it may seem like a waste, but we'll just use these pieces later back in. Okay, so we can get something like this. We want something with speed, or do we prefer the crit rate? Probably the speed. I don't think we have any wind boost, right? I'm not gonna level those then. This is defense. It's okay, I'm not gonna level these though. I don't see a point. Okay. Yeah, those two probably won't work the best, but it'll be fine. Hey, Natasha. And I guess we should do Japard. Need to make sure Japard has his light cone. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Well, let's see how this goes. See if we can live. We might not get it on the first attempt because we won't have abundance until a little bit later in. But we could go for hunt, which I'll probably just do. I'll just go for hunt. I'll take the blessing. Why elation? I don't have any follow-up attack. I guess we'll get the max HP. I don't have any fire here. Well, I did have Don Hung, huh? Oh, I should have done that then. Oh well. Oh well.
I've no interest in conflict.
Naughty child. Want to see what I can do?
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me through. Dodge this.
Hope you're prepared.
There we go. Look up, Herta says softly. Someone worth getting excited about has appeared. Yoichi. Yoshi? Yoshi. Like Yoshi? You look up and see a figure with 6 arms, which tenderly stretch their body and bones, as if performing a cosmic dance. Their hair is like magpie feathers, blooming in a universe of 1,000 stars, which reminds you of people's reverie about the aeons recorded in the book. It's Aoshi, the aeon of abundance. The Trailblaze, I am delighted by your return. They'll stare at you with the tens of thousands of eyes on their body, with a voice so sympathetic. Yeah, it is kind of a very wild figure there. Don't keep staring at me, I'll blush. How can your body, bounded by its limits, cross the boundless oceans? May you give up on your burdens, be removed from the cycle of being, and set yourself free from suffering. When they finish speaking, they kiss you and leave. You freeze in place, terrified. They stretch out their poisonous scorpion-like hooked tail and sting you lightly. You see wondrous scenes flashing before your eyes. Vines grow wildly and entangle beneficiaries that are abominations and crying everywhere. Are you okay? Talk to me. With a dissatisfied voice. Well, that's fine. We'll meet them again. Okay. We can go with this one. Not hunt, and I haven't gotten any hunts yet, so that's not good, but...
No more playing nice.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Well, I guess we have to grab this one. I guess I should have reset. Whatever.
Was I saying things?
Yeah, you're saying things.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Dodge this! Take this! Surprise Venus!
I just wanted that thing destroyed.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
That weakness break is really good. Attacking, being able dealing the extra damage from the weakness is good. Okay. Well, we'll go with that. We can always reset, but it costs like 30 though. And we'll go with that. Combat or occurrence? Combat.
Take this! Surprise Venus! Dodge this!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
That'll take
Hope you're prepared.
Oh my god. That duo is so good right here. You know, one just breaks the weakness bar, the other one goes in.
Fighting is meaningless.
Take this! Surprise Venus! No more playing nice.
Worked out so well. The double hunt character surprisingly works well. Regenerate their energy or increase crit rate? I like the energy. Weakness break efficiency continues? Okay. Or the recovery of a skill point after restoring an ally's HP. Either one. Grab this one. And we got a hunt. Okay, cool. Combat. Okay.
I'm with you. This will strengthen our...
Let's bring this down.
That'll take more than that.
This ends here. Too late to repent.
Want to see what I can do?
No point in wasting it on that. Okay, now that's a good one right there for her. Actually, should I do construct compensation? Or should I go with this one? I feel like having the weakness broken on the others just like benefits so well here. Okay, we'll take that one. Shield the characters have increased crit damage. Yeah. I feel like I should have just regenerated it. Like, reshuffled.
Quick, let's make a sneak attack.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that.
I won't surrender.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
I won't surrender. Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Too late to repent. The sanctuary is but a vision. Hope you're prepared.
Let me through!
Well, we can destroy the lackeys.
Want to see what I can do? Take this! Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
This ends here.
Naughty child.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
The redemption.
This ends here. I've no interest in conflict.
Time for a shot. Now.
Let me through! Dodge this!
For your sins.
Take this! Rise, Phoenix! No more playing nice.
Double hunt. It's actually much better than I expected. After defeating an enemy, character's actions advance forward. I like that one. When a character breaks an enemy's weakness, their action advances forward by 100% and increases their damage dealt by their next attack. Ooh. Which one? The weakness break is probably going to happen more often. Oh, that's a good one. The doctor's robe? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Could I do this? Well, I guess I should, huh? This would get us... I want this one, so yes. Potentially we can get it. Consume. Planet Screwlum's ring system. IPCs, that's a fire damage boost. That's an attack percent. I mean, that's not terrible. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing... Okay, we're into Respite. Downloader. Guess we can bring somebody in. Let me check. Do you the one that I have the relics on right now? No, okay. Okay, no, never mind. I'll bring in Sela then. Because I think you still have the relic. Okay, cool. Not that we're gonna use it, but... Hi. Okay, so we can purchase a curio. Let's purchase a curio. Randomly level up 2 blessings after obtaining. The current exploration will not terminate if your team is defeated in a non-boss battle. Instead, the battle will be considered as a victory, and all characters will recover. Do I risk the lotto? Not right now. We'll get the planar shifts. It's a new one, so... There's a small glitch, but can easily taken care of. It's Herta's voice, sourceless ephemeral. The bundle of codes was a mess, so I packed it up and stuffed it into a curio. Herta says carrying it around will cause a deviation in your behavioral record, but I'll fix it in no time. Pick an error code curio. Will exert negative effects until they are patched. Fixing this code into a normal curio takes 3 battles. While the curio is being fixed, the character loses 30% of their current HP every time they use their ultimate. Fixing this code into a normal takes 3 battles. While the code is being fixed, allies take 35% more damage, while their HP percentage is below 50% of their max HP. Once the code is fixed, this curio reduces damage taken to allies. That one would be against us. I think I'll take the normal code. Because I'm not really going for basic attacks. That's not a big deal to me. We'll go for the normal.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
That's one battle. Sure. We can always reset. You know what? We'll reset. Regenerate a massive amount of energy? Yes. I want more hunt, so... That is amazing. Sushang just keeps attacking 3 times in a row. Because of the advance forward. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? When a character breaks in a weakness enemy... No, that applies to the same. Which one was it? Oh yeah, the advance forward 100% increases their damage dealt. That's so good for Sushang.